Hey everybody, welcome back to part 7 and the finale of What If Goku Met His Parents in Other World. And before we begin, I'm OG Brown Nerd. If you're a fan of anything nerdy, Dragon Ball, Marvel, DC, anything nerdy, I talk about it. So let's hit the subscribe button because we are so close to 6,000. Now, unlike many of my what ifs, the Resurrection F saga is gonna happen. With Gohan so focused on his job, Goten, Trunks, and Guinea training, the Frieza Force sends down lowly warriors, and they're able to make a wish, and Frieza is resurrected. He's gonna train for a few months, but he's gonna have revenge against the monkeys. Now, while Goku, Bardock, Vegeta, Broly, and Raditz are on Beerus' world, Frieza decides to launch his attack on the Earth. And this time, Guinea, Goten, and Trunks also join the Z-Fighters and Gohan. Now, the Frieza Force soldiers are cannon fodder, and Guinea flies up, and this is her moment to confront the monster that killed her and Bardock before. She smiles as she tells Frieza he doesn't know her, but Kakarot, her son, he's the one who killed Frieza last time alongside her husband, Bardock. She killed his father, and now she's gonna kill him. Frieza is appalled, and he doesn't know how to react. He simply lunges out of his seat, going into his final form. He knows not to underestimate the Saiyans, and Guinea is able to match him in her base form. Remember, she's been consistently training alongside Gohan, Goten, and Trunks. This battle is going to a stalemate, and Frieza realizes this. He transforms into Golden Frieza, telling Guinea his golden form is superior to that of the monkeys. Guinea is taken aback by this transformation, and she steels herself, closing her eyes and transforming. She becomes a Super Saiyan God. This form attunes to her natural personality so well. You see, she got this form after Bardock left to learn it with Whis. She had the ritual done on her and learned to control it. And this form is naturally attuned to her personality, and it's easier for her to learn than Super Saiyan 3 would have been. Now, she's not as strong as Golden Frieza, but she's enough to hold him off. Goten and Trunks fuse, having learned the fusion dance from Bardock and Guinea, who learned it in Other World. Gohan joins in as well, and between the 4 or 3 of them, they're able to beat Frieza down, draining his stamina. Guinea launches her new special move, a hybrid between a galactic donut and a Destructo disc. She calls it a Destructo donut, and it binds Frieza before slicing him in half and then exploding, ending the tyrant once again. Guinea now avenges the Saiyan race for a second time. Gotenks defuses, and by the time Vegeta and Goku Kai back to Earth, everyone is already celebrating at Bulma's. Like I said before, I'm going to try to give everybody their chance in this what if, and it seems like Guinea was owed her due, even though she got a badass part in part 2. Now back on Lord Beerus' world, Champa arrives, and he's stunned at the amount of Saiyans Beerus has hanging around. And like an idiot, he still challenges Universe 7 to a tournament. This time, Team Universe 7 is Bardock, Broly, Raditz, Vegeta, and Goku. They decide to let Champa have a 5-6 advantage, because let's be real, it's going to be an absolute slaughter. A one-sided beatdown, and Broly's going to be the one to swing the hammer. Broly steps up and easily violates every single one of Universe 6's fighters, and when he goes to face off against Hit, Hit is the only one able to counter Broly. His time skip is crazy. But this doesn't do anything besides piss Broly off. He's truly a menace. He transforms into his legendary Super Saiyan state. And remember, this is infused with God Ki, so Broly is basically unstoppable. The arena explodes with Broly's power as he knocks Hit out of bounds. He was not able to adapt to Broly's massive energy or fighting style fast enough. And without his assassination techniques, it kinda was unfair. Grand Zeno himself arrives, and Goku, being Goku, introduces himself, and since he didn't get to fight, his enthusiasm makes Zeno consider a multiversal tournament. The Tournament of Power is on like Donkey Kong. Now, we all know and love the multiversal peeping Tom Zamasu, and he's watching this tournament. Now, this could go one of two ways, because yeah, while Broly does have God Ki in him, he didn't actually transform into any God form. So hypothetically, this shouldn't trigger Zamasu into his Project Zero Mortal. But then again, even if Zamasu does decide to swap bodies with Broly, the Saiyans would all just jump and finish him before he could enact his plan. Like, even if Broly Black catches Broly at an off moment and manages to kill the Zamasu Broly, the other Saiyans will just stop Broly Black before any other damage could happen, and they just wish OG Broly back. There's really no way I could justifiably add this arc without some serious weird ass pull. But with the Tournament of Power and no future Trunks arc, the Saiyans get to hone their training even more so. Now, while Bardock is the only candidate for Ultra Instinct, Raditz has mastered Super Saiyan Blue, and with his android infinite energy, it makes him a very strong fighter. Goku has mastered the Primal Saiyan form, or Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker. Infused with God Ki, it is the purest form a Saiyan could ever achieve. And Broly's legendary Super Saiyan form with God Ki is just legendary. And Vegeta's been pushing himself with Lord Beerus, finding a new way to achieve power. The Saiyans on Earth, Gine, Gohan, Trunks, and Goten all have mastered God Ki at this point. Yeah, even the kids are God-powered. The tournament roster this time is Goku, Vegeta, Bardock, Gine, Broly, Raditz, Goten, Trunks, Gohan, and Android 17. 17 and Raditz have stayed in touch, and with Krillin marrying 18, they know that 17 is a great fighter. Now this is an absolute wash for Universe 7 because while they are immediately targeted, the Saiyans this time are actually used to fighting near and with each other. They work their way through the universes until Broly comes into conflict with Kale, his Universe 6 counterpart. You see, he knocks Caulifla out of the arena and she goes berserk. Universe 11 steps back and Caulifla and Broly go toe to toe. However, she lacks the control that Broly has learned. Broly's legendary form is much more focused and he feels bad for her and vows to help her if he can after this is over. Broly knocks her out of the ring with a gigantic explosion, eliminating Universe 6's best fighter. Or most powerful, I should say. Now this gets the attention of Jiren, who begins to fight Broly, but Goku, Bardock, and Vegeta all butt in, wanting to fight him for themselves. And while this happens, Super Saiyan God Gine, Gotenks, and Gohan hold off the rest of Universe 11 alongside Android 17 and Android Raditz. They're easily able to protect their strongest fighters as they face off against the monstrous Jiren. Goku transforms into a Primal Saiyan while Vegeta allows Jiren to continue attacking him, taking a deep breath as he tanks shot after shot. Utilizing the pain, he unlocks the form he's been working alongside Lord Beerus to get. Ultra Ego, the embodiment of Vegeta's power. The more damage he takes, the stronger he gets. Jiren is forced to begin unleashing all of his power, and when he launches a death ball at the Saiyans, Bardock manages to teleport behind Jiren. Ultra Instinct Omen, and he begins to counter Jiren as the Saiyans line up in their peak forms. Primal Saiyan, Legendary, Ultra Ego, Ultra Instinct, and Raditz joins in as Super Saiyan Blue, while Gine joins in as the Super Saiyan God. Gohan, Gotenks, and Android 17 hold off the other universes while Jiren faces the might of the Saiyan race. And he doesn't stand a single chance. Everything Bardock and Gine worked their whole lives for is here. This tournament is a chance to save their home universe, to do what they couldn't do all those years ago. The Saiyans topple the monstrous Jiren on a united front, and the rest of the tournament goes by in a blurry haze. Nothing can stop the Saiyans united, and when it comes down to it, Bardock makes the selfless wish and brings all the universes back. And that's what I think would have happened if Goku met his parents in Other World. I really hope you guys like this scenario because the next one is gonna be what if the humans became Saiyans? And that one's gonna get crazy too. But let me know what you guys thought about this one in the comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe for more. 6,000, let's get it. Peace.